friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is all about Carol's daughter and some other things. I used this a while back when I first started my YouTube channel. Again, my hair is structurally at a better place, is healthier, the color grew out, no longer in there, and now it is able to absorb milks and creams a lot better, have its style a lot better. So of course I had to revisit Carol's daughter's hair milk. When I used this a while back, again, it kind of left me without the definition I was looking for, that I was expecting, and yeah, with all hair milks and creams that I've tried in the past, no good. Now, all good. They are having a sale now, and they had another sale months back, and I got the whole hair milk sets, which came with the milk, the cleaning conditioner, the hair milk pudding, okay, and the refresher. So it was like 60% off, and I had to grab it all because now there's like a whole hair milk line. When I first found out about Carol's daughter's hair milk, that was it. That was the only product. And now, excuse me, I have my laptop here. You have a hair milk styling gel, a moisture mask, a hair milk conditioning styling butter, a 4-in-1 combing cream, a conditioning styling foam, a cream to serum lotion. I wanna try all of those. This was my 5th time applying the hair milk. I had to experiment with it because on the first try, I just applied the hair milk. And for some reason, hair milks, they just find these dormant, I mean, look at that little guy. I didn't know she was in there. Look at her. So it's like with hair milks, they just find the tiniest of spirals and bring them to life. So I really dig that about the formula. The thing about the hair milk, which is hard to explain, but it doesn't leave a very greasy residue, but there is something on your hands. They come out shiny, not super shiny, maybe like a satin finish, but your cuticles are nice and moisturized. I guess that will be the only thing. If I were to lay my head down on the window on Metro North on my way home, you would see that I was hair. I'll just leave it at that. This I styled with the hair milk and the pudding, and I will break down how I applied, how I sectioned off. The first time I applied the hair milk, I thought it to leave lovely results, but again, it kind of left like that residue, which I still have. I think I cut it a little bit by applying it with the curly pudding, so I think that kind of left some of the residue out. I was really excited about their cleansing conditioner because I'm into co-washes, using formulas that will still clean and condition at the same time. It's so funny, this fragrance reminds me of the Crabtree and Evelyn store. Do you guys remember that store? It was super floral. You had like the rose section, the lavender section, and like maybe a citrus section. The hair milk line to me smells like the Crabtree Evelyn Rose products. Very, very floral. If you're not into that, sniff it first, because if it's too overwhelming for you, this line might not be for you. I like it. It's not my favorite scent. I don't typically like rose. I like more jasmine, gardenia, tuberose, which is, I think, a lot sweeter in nature in scent. But it's not terrible. I would take this over super sweet, as I've mentioned before in my other reviews. So floral and a little bit, I don't want to say aggressive because allergy season for me is approaching. The seasons are changing, so anything floral is going to be I'm going to be very sensitive to it. So the rose smelling scent I'm picking up, it makes me sneeze, and especially because when I apply co-washes, cleanser, conditioners, I apply this so the hair is right near my nose, and I think that's why I react with the sneezing and the sniffling. I think that's a me thing, but it is floral in fragrance. The refresher spray is like a revitalizing spray. It kicks back the curl, and it's the same floral scent, a lot lighter. So I think this is a very lovely flower water type of fragrance, and it doesn't leave your hair heavy or greasy. It's very light in the conditioners, just a little bit of what it has: agave extract, calendula extract, something something something. I will post all ingredients down below, and we'll link the websites as well so you could read it all. The styling pudding I had applied by itself twice, and I like the finish of this a lot better than the Hair Milk. It doesn't leave that undiscovered residue, but it kind of leaves me a little on the dry side. I feel like I want my hair to feel more moisturized, so that's why I decided to combine the Hair Milk and the pudding together. When I did that the first time, I applied it in a very super wash and go style. I simply applied it in these two huge sections, and man, was that a mistake. My hair shrunk so much and it felt dry, and I thought that applying the refresher spray as like a pre-condition will be enough. It wasn't enough, and although I wanted to keep it all in the Carol's Daughter family, I had to dip out and use my Shea Moisture Detangler, the Shea Raw Shea Butter one, which I'm gonna review this in another video, so stay tuned for that. If I had one of their like styling butters or like their hybrid leave-in conditioners, I would totally apply that before the Hair Milk and the pudding. And you would think, because this is a moisturizer too, I think I have to apply this in more sections, because applying it in two huge sections just wasn't enough to get through my hair entirely, and I think that's why it felt so dried after it dried. So today I sectioned 4 and a little in between as I went when I combed through the Hair Milk and the pudding. I smushed them together and just raked through the 5 to 6-ish sections that I worked with today. And before, of course, I applied the pudding and the Hair Milk, I applied the detangler that just kind of helped with the tangles, added some slip and extra moisture to the whole party. And it dried a lot better, it feels softer, and just so you see, like, I just love this action going on. It just gives the borderline of my hair definition and shine, overall shine top to bottom. And I diffuse dry just for the sake of filming this video. I would typically leave it to air dry, but it would have still been wet, and yeah, I gotta go to bed soon. So I shaped it a little bit because I have to get it cut. It's very uneven at some parts, so that was that. But I overall love the results. I like the results. I love Cove. The definition is there because I applied more product. I think shrinkage was kept at bay, so that was a good thing. I will use this again. I will definitely, I feel, will have to use it together, or maybe if I get my hands on the other Hair Milk products in the line, I'll experiment, combine, and see what combination works the best. Overall though, a lot better now than years before when I first applied Carol's Daughter's Hair Milk. And I also think the fragrance changed as well. I didn't remember it smelling as rosy as it did then as it does now. Maybe I just forgot. I thought it smelled mintier before when it first came out, but let me know. I can't remember, but my sense memory leads me to think that it was not as rosy as it is now. But that just could be me. I like the refresher. Again, the scent is lovely. It's not heavy on the hair, and it's just a great way to add kick back to your curls in the morning if they're laying flat and they just need some life. I love the cleansing conditioner. It is a one-step way to clean your hair without drying it out. It detangles very well. Again, the scent, if you are very sensitive to floral fragrances, beware, smell this first, see if it's not killing you, and then you can give it a shot. But I've been using this a lot because sometimes when I want to try a new product, if I want to film, I want to wet my hair and kind of take off the product that's in there already. The cleansing conditioner is a great way to make that happen. And also, I've been doing my upgrade a lot. So because the hair milk, although it kind of leaves something on your skin, it adds slip, so it's going to be a lot easier to style and to comb through because it is moisturized and not as dry as it would be if I applied with the gel. I am curious to try that hair milk gel that they got, so if I find that on super sale, or maybe they're having again the sale now, I'll see how that goes. If you tried Carol's Daughter's Hair Milk Hair Pudding Refresher or Cleansing Conditioner, let me know down below. If you love it, if you had some issues with it, or maybe experience the same thing as I have, we'll talk about it down below. I know it's like, it's so personal with these products, and again, it's so tough to create products. There are so many out there now that it's not that it's all the same, but it all comes down to what you love in terms of how the product leaves your hair and how it smells. And hair milk it's like a natural hair staple. It won Allure 2013, so. And it's for all textures. It says for curls, coils, kinks, and waves. Multifunctional for all textures, from loose to tight. Again, I like what it does. Is it my favorite hair milk? I couldn't tell you that because this is the only hair milk I've tried in a long time. I have the Shea Moisture Coconut Hibiscus hair milk, which I will review soon, and we'll see how that goes. And I think also Camille Rose has a hair milk. There's so many hair milks out there. I will tackle them one at a time as fast as I can. As of now, it's it. If I were to just say, Alicia, how do you like how your hair looks now? I like it. I like how it looks. I like how it dried. It's shiny. It's moisturized, it's soft, the definition is there, it's not crispy. Yes, my hands are super soft from it, but I don't think it's a huge deal, and of course, my cuticles need all the help they can get, so perhaps more of a bonus for me than anything. Again, let me know down below what you think about Carol's Daughter's hair milk, any suggestions of hair milks that you try that you think I will like. 3C4A texture over here, so whatever you think will work best with that. Let me know. Thank you again, guys, for always tuning in. I appreciate your support. I will see you soon with another hair product review and other things. Have a good one. Take care.